welcome you to our program today. The students, as well as Ms. Flanagan and others, have worked very hard. Thank you for coming out.
American history is made up of the countless contributions of people from different backgrounds and cultures. We are excited to highlight some of the remarkable achievements and contributions of African Americans throughout our history with an African American alphabet.
Let our people go, they cry in speeches or with pen and ink. A is for abolitionists who were willing to take a stand. Years before the Civil War ended, abolitionists were a group of people who tried to bring slavery to an end. Some of those strong, courageous men and women were Sojourner Truth, Frederick Douglass, and Martin Delany.
B is for the Black History founder Carter G. Woodson. In 1926, Woodson initiated the celebration for Negro History Week, corresponding with the birthdays of Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln. Then, in 1976, the celebration was expanded to include the entire month of February.
C is for Cowboys. During the late 1800s, more than 5,000 black cowboys rode the Chisholm Trail, driving cattle from Texas north to Kansas. Nate Love was a well-known cowboy for his sharpshooting skills. Numerous African Americans settled in the Wild West and established all-black towns in Kansas.
Texas cowboy just off the Texas plains. My trade is cinching saddles and pulling bridle reins. I can twist a lasso with the greatest skill and ease. I can rope and ride a bronco most anywhere I please. I am a jolly cowboy from Texas now I hail. Give me my quirt and pony, I'm ready for the trail. I love the rolling prairies, they're free from care and strife. Behind a bunch of longhorns, I'll journey all my life. When early dawn is breaking and we are far away, we fall into our saddles, we round up all the day. We rope, we brand, we earmark, the boss he thinks we're smart. And when the herd is ready for Kansas, then we start. When we get on the trail, boys, the dusty billows rise. It's 50 miles from water and the grass is scorching dry.
The North Star led the slaves from station to station on the Underground Railroad. The Big Dipper was called the Drinking Gorge to locate the North Star. The gorge used to dip water from a bucket to drink.
When the sun comes up meaning to be free. On January the 1st, 1863, President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, which officially freed all the slaves in the southern states. This was a day of jubilee and great rejoicing.
At this for founding fathers in the days of the Constitution, there were over 5,000 black patriots fighting for independence in the American Revolution. Some of the brave, courageous men were Christopher Tubb, who was killed during the Boston Massacre, and Prince Edward and Peter Sells, who were many men here in the first shot fired in Lexington, Concord. Thousands of families moved from the south to the north in G's for the Great Migration. When World War I began, Americans closed their doors to immigrants, and the northern industries needed workers to supply goods for the war. Black communities packed their bags and moved north to work for a better life. Societies like the National Urban League were formed to help families find places to live, get a job, and adjust to the new surroundings. Nanny Helen Burroughs established the National Training School for Women and Girls in Washington, D.C. during this time in history. Music, paintings, photography, art, the stage. H is for Harlem Renaissance, a great work of culture. In the 1920s, people flocked to Harlem, New York. People famous during the Renaissance were
Langston Hughes, one of the most famous writers, is known as the Poet Laureate of Harlem.
Jerome Davis was an anthropologist, folklorist, and author.
Josephine Baker was an international star, singer, dancer.
Richmond Barth was a great sculptor.
Aaron Douglas was a painter and graphic artist known as the father of African American art.
Empress of the Blues, Bessie Smith enchanted her audiences with her rich and unique style of singing.
To see the evening sun go down, 'cause my baby, he done left this town. I hate to see the evening sun go down. Yes, I do. Hate to see the evening sun go down, 'cause my baby, he done left this town. Feeling tomorrow like I feel today. Yes, I am. Feel tomorrow like I feel today. I'll pack my truck, make my getaway. Oh yeah. I'm full of fantastic for people to use if they throw out all sorts of ideas such as hair powder to machines.
Norbert Roulette invented a better process for making sugar. Elijah McCoy invented a machine to oil engines on trains and ships. Jan Ernest Mazelia invented a machine to make it easier to manufacture shoes. Louis Lederman invented a better filament to use in light bulbs.
Trumpets play into a syncopated beat and crowds coming to hear this new song in the air. J is for jazz.
Louis Armstrong Satchmo was a genius. Louis Armstrong Satchmo was a genius with his trumpet and rich, deep, raspy voice.
Duke Ellington and his band brought jazz into the hearts and homes of America. Through radio shows, live performances, and recordings, millions listen to the songs of Ellington.
One of the greatest voices in jazz
is Queen Ella Fitzgerald. She won many honors and rewards.
Wynton Marsalis today still uses his trumpet to teach the history of jazz.
It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do I, 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 do I? It don't mean a thing, all you gotta do is sing. Do I, 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 do I? It makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you got. Oh, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do I, 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 do I?
Kwanzaa, a celebration of unity and hope. Kwanzaa is a holiday from December 26th through January 1st. The 7 principles are unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith.
L is for Little Rock 9, the students who integrated school in Little Rock Central. In 1957, the Little Rock School Board offered permission for families to integrate their children into the local high school. Against many threats and opposition, 9 high school students are bravely attended under the protection of the military.
M is for the March on Washington, a civil rights demonstration where thousands of people gathered to celebrate to support equal rights throughout the nation. On August 28, 1963, nearly 250,000 people gathered singing and praying and listening. The most famous speech was given that day by Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., I Have a Dream.
N is for National Association for the Advancement of Colored People.
The NAACP has been a powerful voice in legal victories, educational opportunities, economic improvement, and civil rights in 1909.
W.E.B. Du Bois was among the founding members.
Thurgood Marshall was a lawyer for the NAACP and later became the first African American justice of the Supreme Court.
Outstanding athletes do their best. O was for Olympic medals, bronze, silver, and gold. Athletes set amazing Olympic records. Jess Owens was a star in 1936 in the Berlin Olympics, winning 4 gold medals.
Carl Lewis followed, winning 4 gold medals in 1984 Olympics. Jackie Jonah Kersey won bronze, silver, and gold medals for a total of 6. Muhammad Ali was one of many boxers who won gold medals. Vanetta Flowers became the first African American to win a gold medal in the Winter Olympics in 2002 ball sledding.
Gymnasts Simone Biles and Gabby Douglas won medals for outstanding magical performances. Simone has won 11 Olympic medals and is the most decorated gymnast in history.
Government leaders make important decisions. P is for politics and politicians.
Many African American men and women have been elected as mayor, governor, senator, and president of the United States. Hiram Rebels and Blanche Bruce became the first to serve in the United States Senate. Mary McLeod Bethune was one of the most influential members of President Franklin D. Roosevelt's Black Cabinet.
Colin Powell and Condoleezza Rice were the two most important government officials, each appointed Secretary of State. Then in 2009, Barack Obama was elected the 44th President of the United States.
Humans for the beautiful quilts stitched together with love and pride are keeping us warm on cold days. Quilting is a tradition passed down through many generations. Before the Civil War, quilts were said to have been used to help slaves escape along the Underground Railroad.
A quilt hung on a porch to signal the home was safe to stop and don't get help. Some had patterns that had some secret codes that told of danger and where to go next.
Quilts are also used to tell stories. Faith Ringo combines her love of painting and quilting to tell her stories.
Black pharaohs of Egypt, ancient empires of gold, royal caravans to Timbuktu, arts for African roots. Africa has a glorious history rich with achievement and progress.
Black and white people were separated, not together. Laws called Jim Crow's laws enforced segregation in the South started in the late 1870s. In many cases, it is a form of discrimination because one group of people were treated unfairly.
These laws require black and white people to use separate schools, bathrooms, water fountains, restaurants, and other facilities. Then the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and other laws helped end segregation.
T is for Tuskegee Airmen, flying their planes through the clouds. These pilots were heroes in World War II and won many distinguished awards. The Tuskegee Airmen escorted American bombers over enemy territory because of their amazing flying abilities. None of the planes were ever shot down by enemy fighters. Benjamin O. Davis Jr. became the first African-American general in the Air Force.
Education, career achievements, and goals. A strong sense of pride and heritage. U is for universities. After the Civil War, the Freedmen's Bureau established colleges and universities giving education to the newly free slaves. Universities like Fisk University, Howard University, and Tuskegee Institution have provided higher education for young men and women.
Many influential leaders during the Civil Rights Movement graduated from the historically black universities. Fisk University has a famous well-known choir known as the Fisk Jubilee Singers. The first choir was organized in 1871 to tour and raise money for the college. The Jubilee Singers continue to perform as an ensemble, and in 2021, the Fisk Jubilee Singers won their first Grammy Award.
Chant your battle, let your voice be heard and make a difference in this world. To be able to vote, payment poll tax was required. Poll tax was often too expensive, which made it difficult for many to vote. Then in 1965, voting rights got rid of poll taxes and other restrictions on voting.
Historians, poets, and storytellers writing works that are wise and wonderful. W is for writers. In 1773, Phyllis Wheatley was the first African American to publish a book of poems. Benjamin Banneker was well known for his series of almanacs in the 1700s.
In 1855, William Cooper Neal published a history book about the patriots of the Revolutionary War. Frances E. Harper was the first woman of a story in a novel. She was also known as the mother of the African American of the journalism.
Many writers have received Pulitzer and the Nobel Prize for the awards for literature.
X is for Malcolm X, an activist for civil rights. Not everyone believed in Martin Luther King's calm methods of nonviolent protest during the civil rights. Malcolm X was an outspoken leader of the Nation of Islam and drew large crowds who supported a more militant stance. However, he eventually changed his views and started to believe all people should learn to live together as equals.
Y is for York, a mountain man who made important contributions to the Lewis and Clark expedition. He was one of many African American explorers whose courage and love for adventure opened the way for the next generation.
Congregations gather to sing hymns and pray. Z is for Zion and the churches. The church has been a center of faith, hope, and strength for many African Americans.
Upon
native land, land of the newly free, or may she ever stand for truth and liberty. From Frances E. Harper, mother of the African American journalist.
Thank you, and we hope you have enjoyed our alphabet, honoring the contributions and legacies of African Americans in the history of America.
Job well done. Let's give them another round of applause. Thank you to all of you who helped and assist. It took many of you to get it done. Thank you to Ms. Flanagan for her hard work. Everything she puts into it, we appreciate it greatly.